stop the watch and have a look at our data. And as we open up this session of Famous Five, where we just spend a few minutes post-workout discussing what we did, we'll have a look at our numbers. But I want to say my observation is that you did not go for water, you did not stop.
I did not stop.
You did not stop from the moment you started. Very well done, and I think that's your first time you ever did that.
Yeah.
Deliberate?
I don't know, I just feel good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good temperature. And it's not to say we didn't take a few pauses, right? But we got right back into it pretty much straight away, so that's huge. So since we talked about that, let's look at what that yielded in terms of your numbers.
It was a 136 beats per minute.
Good, that's a great average, well earned. And once again, all really constructive exercises, well sequenced, a lot of work for that leg issue that you have. How do you feel?
I feel like I feel like I've been feeling a lot more of the dividends from these workouts in the last couple of weeks. I don't know if you've noticed, my workouts have been really intense.
Yeah.
And with minimal resting periods, and I've been able to recover really quick these last two sessions now.
Can I tell you what I think that is, and we'll see if you agree or disagree?
Sure.
So when you went away and you did a few days of, like, how many thousand steps?
Probably
20,000 steps?
Yeah, on average, yeah.
So what I think is that really built up your immunity and your conditioning and helped set you up for this 2 weeks of training that you've had. So we talked about it right at the beginning. I think that you like the work. I think you respond to a lot of work.
Right.
And so that leads me into what I wanted to talk to you about in our Famous Five, and that is that I know now that spring is not sprung. It's still cold, and we still might get some adverse weather thrown at us. But what I know that's ahead of you imminently is that you're going to be getting back on the bike.
Yeah.
And I wanted to just see what I know you're thinking about it, what your plan is for that.
Oh, I already know off the bat once the weather is really consistently nice, I'm probably going to be riding at least 2 or 3 times a week. And most of the times probably that's going to be at least a couple hours each of those sessions on those treks. So really looking forward to that, obviously in conjunction with our workout. So I think I'll vastly improve fitness-wise once that comes around as well, because I'll be more consistent in that fashion throughout the week.
What I'm looking forward to is the text, the screenshots.
Yeah.
And I know that that's coming on a regular basis because you're really huge on that bike, and you're getting that favourable weather about to come in. Yeah. So I'm excited for you for that arising, and what that's going to bring to you over the spring and the summer and the fall. Really excited for it. I think it's going to be good physiologically for you in so many regions and areas. Mostly the leg. I really think the cycling is great for your leg. Yeah. And I know you have the mentality to, on the first really nice day where you have the time to do it, you're probably just going to go out and slam 30 miles.
Possibly.
So what I want to say to that is that that's not for everyone, and for people that are listening to this and watching it, that's probably not what I would advise, but I know you well enough and I know what you can achieve, and here you have the base and you can cope with that. But for people that are coming into spring and going outside, starting back into a running program or long walks or bikes or whatever it may be, condition into it. Don't just go out there and try and slam something that's not reasonable for where you're at.
Right.
Ease into it. Take plenty of water.
Yes.
Because even though it's not necessarily particularly hot, when you start to up those miles, you gotta meet it with nutrition. You gotta meet it with hydration.
Yep.
So make sure. I know you're going to do that.
Yep.
Take plenty of water.
For sure.
Yeah, you can cope, but make sure you have the water, because you don't want to get 15 miles out and only get 12 miles back.
Yeah.
You've got to get all the way.
Yeah. Thanks, Coach.
Well done. great workout
Thank
today.
you.
Really good stuff.